Grace and peace. This is Bishop Wilson. I was thinking on this morning about teams and about church staff. And one of the things that came to mind was I asked myself about a team that I was over in my church in Lenoir, North Carolina. And I was asking myself, why was that team so strong? What made that team so strong? And the thing that come to mind was a little quote that Bishop Ellis gave us, and it was "Grow 'em on the road." There was one year that we went to a one-day workshop in Cleveland, Ohio. One day, January, cold, we loaded up a van and we took probably about 15 to 20 leaders to Cleveland, Ohio with us to a one-day workshop. Can I be honest? I don't remember anything that I probably learned at the workshop. It was just great to be in the presence of Bishop Ellis. But the greatest thing was the cohesiveness that was built in my team as a result of us sharing and learning together. So I want to talk to you real quick about the power of teams attending conferences together. So have you ever wondered why a lot of the larger churches, when they go to conferences, they go together? See, it's more than about learning. It's about amplifying the growth and collaboration among the team. So here's why it matters. Number one is it's unified learning. Conferences offer valuable insight and strategies. When leaders bring their teams, it ensures that everyone is on the same page. That's one of the biggest problem in churches, is that a lot of times we're not on the same page. And when we're on the same page, it's fostering alignment and a shared understanding of the goals and the vision of the organization. Number two, it deepens our knowledge. Attendance in conferences and workshops, it exposes your team members to a wealth of knowledge and information and wisdom. They're able to engage directly with experts and ask questions and explore topics in deeper depths when they're able to ask their own questions. And it exhilarates. It exhilarates their learning, and it really changes them when you take them into those environments. In the same way that it changes you, it has the potential to change them. So number three, it fosters innovation. Conferences are hubs for creativity and innovation. Your team are able to see people do things differently. Teams attending, it sparks fresh ideas that's going to help your ministry. It's going to encourage out-of-the-box thinking. It's going to drive innovation within your church, within your organization. Number four, it expands their network. Networking opportunities that you're going to get beyond the conferences, speaking engagements that they may get beyond the conference. Now, this is going to take for you as a leader to get ego out of the way. When you bring your team along, it expands your entire organization's professional network. It opens up doors for collaboration, future opportunities to go at different places and to minister and to be ministered to. So number five is it strengthens the team dynamic. That's the one that I can remember the most about taking a team all the way to Cleveland, Ohio, is it expanded our team dimension and our dynamics. It just experiencing it together, it strengthened us as a team. The cohesiveness, the morale was built, and it fosters a supportive environment where the team members they're motivated, they're inspired, they are inspiring each other, and ultimately it leads to greater success in the team. So in essence, taking your team to a conference is just not about the event. So often I see it, us as church leaders, black church leaders, we will go to conferences, we will not take anyone with us, we will not invite them, we'll make excuses for not bringing them, we'll have people to start doing things, and instead of inviting your people to the thing that's already existing, you'll say, oh, I'll go try to start it at my church. Well, that's not the vision that God gave you, or you would have already started it. We're going to invite you to start bringing your teams to the events that we have. It's about investing in collaborative growth. It's not about trying to get anybody's members to change. It's not about you being less of a leader. Listen, I know what my strengths are. And the areas that I'm not strong in, I bring in other leaders. That produces in my team a collective growth. It fosters innovation, and it builds a stronger and more cohesive team. Listen, there's a lot of things that we're doing in the college. Want to invite you to come. If you're a church leader, want to invite you to come and to be a part. We just started the Apostolic Men. Listen, if you don't have a men's group, we invite your men to join us on Wednesday night on Zoom, on a Zoom call where it's just the men talking. What's said on the men's call stays on the men's call. We've got a conference coming up in May. I think that's May the 25th. That's going to be in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Got some great speakers that are lined up for that. And then we've got our Synod that is coming up in July. I think that's the 27th of July. Expose your team to these great learning opportunities. Expose your team to these opportunities for them to grow and to expand. Remember, God is the greatest power, and you're absolutely not defeated. God bless.
Join us for the Day of Perfecting Leadership Conference, proudly sponsored by the College of Sacred Servants. Theme: the mantle, the mandate, the ministry. Distinguished speakers: Chief Apostle Matthew Vaughters, Apostle Odeshay Cothrell. Keynote speaker, Bishop Tyrone Strange Ticket. Location: Faith Building Ministries, 8 and 10 Statesville Rod, Wilkesboro, NC 28659. Date and time: Saturday, May 25th, 2024, starting at 12 p.m. Registration: $25 per person. Don't miss this transformative event designed to empower and elevate leaders in their sacred callings. Register now to secure your place.